Hello, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and today's question comes to us from Owen, who wants to know my thoughts on absurdism, and in particular how it compares with cosmic horror. Now, I do need to offer up something of a caveat, which is that much of modern-day absurdism was born out of response to the horrors of the Second World War, something I missed out on due to being slightly less than alive at the time. But, as I always say, posthumism is no excuse for ignorance, so I shall endeavour to speak on this matter, but if I have certain gaps in my knowledge, do show some forbearance. Now, from what I've managed to ascertain, absurdism is a philosophical model which attempts to reconcile the seeming meaninglessness of the universe with man's rather persistent and innate drive to find meaning. It is a sort of middle ground between the more optimistic strains of existentialism, which attempts to empower us to create meaning for our own lives, and the out-and-out nihilism, which rejects any and all meaning or attempt to find it. Now, cosmic horror is a literary model and an artistic mode, a way of exploring that same meaninglessness, that same rather pathetic quality that mankind holds, or a rejection of this idea of destiny or fate or any sort of grand teleological end, and instead just sees us for the small, strange hominids that we are, existing in a universe that does not care for us and will not notice when we inevitably drive ourselves to extinction. Now, if there's something I am appealed to by both cosmic horror and the absurdism, it's this ability to wrestle with contradiction, with paradox. Absurdism is attempting to hold two very different ideas at the same time and find ways to make them work, and cosmic horror is, by its very nature, a contradiction. If all of this is meaningless, if nothing we do matters, then why attempt to create art at all? Why tell stories? And my answer for that is that it's who we are. As a species, the thing that defines us is our searching for story, our desire to share aesthetic images with one another. It's the few things that connects us with the cave-painting hominids of yore, and chances are it's all that will connect us with whatever descendants come after us. And so, I find perhaps it's not meaning that we discover in our art, in our storytelling, but there is a certain purpose to it, a certain drive to create, to share. And that, I think, makes the life all the worth living, despite of all of its absurdities. That and coffee-flavoured ice cream, of course. As always, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Thank you.